Clay with modernlove.life. It's really common for me to hear from people who are going through some sort of breakup and they find out that their ex has moved on and started dating someone else or has gotten into a new relationship very quickly. What does all of this mean? Now, first of all, this is obviously a rebound relationship that your ex is in, but you might be wondering like, okay, does that mean that they never cared about me? Does that mean our relationship didn't mean that much? No, it doesn't happen that way at all. This is probably a what we call a displacement, where you and your partner had a certain level of commitment, and when that relationship broke up for whatever reason, they are getting into a new relationship and they want to escalate that new relationship up to approximately the same level of commitment. So maybe you were talking about moving in together and then you broke up for some reason, and then they meet someone else and then they move in together with that person really quickly. That's what we call psychological displacement. But more importantly for you though, what we want to be looking at here is, what is this emotionally stirring up for you? We want to take on the belief and the approach and the worldview that whatever's happening is a reflection of what's going on within you, and whatever is happening is an opportunity for you to learn and to grow through certain unexplored or unexamined areas of your life. So for example, is this experience causing you to live out some sort of belief that you're not worthy of love? If that's the case, is that like an actual limiting belief that you have? Is that a worldview that you have? Is that something that you could, point to and say, yeah, that's the reason why I have a weird relationship with my dad, or that's the reason why all my other relationships didn't work out, or that's the reason why I was single all through high school, or whatever it might be. Do you have that kind of worldview? If so, then what this is stirring up for you is an opportunity to grow. What this is stirring up for you is an opportunity to take a look at that, heal that part of you, and say, okay, I don't want to live my life from this place where I believe that I'm easily replaceable. Instead, what I want to do is I want to let go of that, and I want to take on a new belief that says, okay, I am worthy of love. I am worthy of being significant in someone else's life. I am worthy of this. And as you start to take on this new belief, you can unlearn this old belief. And as this happens, you're going to open yourself up to new possibilities, whether that is with your ex, whether that is with someone else, whether that is taking your life in a completely new direction, I don't know. But you're going to start to heal yourself, make yourself feel whole. And as you start to feel more whole and complete, you're going to draw to yourself experiences that match this feeling of wholeness and completeness. Much as the same way that you may have drawn this experience to you with your ex moving on quickly if you had some sort of belief structure that said, hey, I'm easily replaceable, or hey, I'm not important, or something like that. You probably have a lot of experience where you have situations that that enter into your life that match that belief structure. And we often say, okay, yeah, well, I have this belief structure because that's just how the world is. But that's not necessarily how the world is, not at all. Of course, there are certain things like, the sky is blue, and, the ground is below us and the sky is above us, and all that sort of stuff, right? Of course, there are some certain basic things that we can agree on. But, like I told you in the last video, there are people that live their life from a certain emotional state, a certain way of being. And as they embody this way of being throughout their lives, they are going to carry this experience with them, like people that live their life from a place of being disappointed all the time. They're always disappointed by everyone and everything around them. They have all sorts of evidence that the world is disappointing and all that sort of stuff. But that may not be your experience. That's not my personal experience. I had my own thing to go through, anxiety, but that wasn't my experience, so I can't relate to it. Therefore, it's not some sort of universal worldview. Just like how, obviously, you not being important, you not being worthy of someone committing to, you being replaceable. These are obviously not an objective world experience. Like not everyone in the world is going to look at you and say, oh yeah, you're totally replaceable. No one's ever going to want to commit to you. No, that's obviously not true, which means it's coming from you, which means that you're drawing to yourself experiences that affirm that. So what we want to do is we want to let go of that limiting belief take on a new way of being that embodies something that you intentionally do want to experience, believe in that more than you believe in anything else outside of you. And then as you start to do that and have faith in that and have trust in that, you will start to draw to yourself experiences that match that. So what does it mean when your ex moves on quickly? It means there's an opportunity for you to grow and to become a stronger, better, amazing version of yourself who is guided by intentionally and consciously moving into the world and life that you want, rather than just carrying with you baggage from your past, baggage from how you grew up, baggage from previous experiences, baggage from limiting beliefs that you picked up here or there or somewhere else along the way. We can let go of that and intentionally move towards something that we actually want. That is what I'd strongly recommend that you do in this moment. If you do want to learn more about the dynamics of rebound relationships, I would also recommend you check out this video playlist over here on rebound relationships. Anyway, take care, and I'll talk to you in the next video.